Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another video as of today. Another sports betting video. This is going to be for Sunday, December 19th slate of games. It's going to be for the NBA, of course. But first, let's do a quick recap. As of yesterday, we did end up going 2-1. We did have the early game of Cade Cunningham under, I think it was 5.5 assists. He blew this out of the water, got his career high in assists, and I saw someone comment about it. I did think it was pretty comical because obviously he was just bashing on YouTubers who make sports betting content, which I just think is hilarious because, I mean, you're not going to get every play right. You're absolutely not. So I thought it would be a pretty bad matchup for him. Turned out to go the other direction, which that's how sports betting goes. So he ends up with like 11, I think. So absolutely insane. They would have been absolutely rich if you were to bet on them to get over 10 assists. But anyway, so that was my first one. We did end up losing that, but we ended up going 2-0 on the night games. We had the Cavs, absolute wagons. They ended up beating the Bucks with no Chris Middleton or Drew Holiday by like 20. So pretty good win for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then we had Josh Giddey over 24.5 PRAs, ended with 36, I believe. Dude went absolutely berserk. So he had a phenomenal game, and that one cashed pretty easy right in the middle of the third quarter. So without any further ado, if you guys are new, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. I am trying to hit the 400 mark by Christmas, so exactly a week from the time that I'm recording this video, so Saturday night. So 6 days away, so I would love to be able to do that, but that ball's in your court. So let's hop straight into it. First things first, we got to go back to it. I said it in the video yesterday. We are going to be riding the Cleveland Cavaliers until they do kick us off. So I'm riding their train until they kick us off. Cavs +5 versus Atlanta -110 odds. Cashed in 14 straight. I mean, there's not really much you can say about that. Cashed in 14 straight. The Atlanta Hawks are just 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games. Not necessarily the best team as of late, and they are 7-8 as the home team. And this is the big one. This is going to be the big thing: is Trae Young is questionable. If Trae Young is out, I will be putting multiple units on this game. Cavs have been very good, and even without Evan Mobley tonight, they took on Giannis, and they won by a large margin. So, I think that this Cleveland team, is actually just a very well-rounded team, and they've really mastered the 3 7-footer lineup, especially with Okoro being injured. Or I think he might have been in protocol, but either way, with him out of that lineup, they have still shown that they're a very good basketball team, and with Evan Mobley out, they beat the Bucks, who were in the finals last year. They beat them by 20 plus. So it may have been different with Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday in there, but you never really know. So that's going to be my first play of the day: Cavs +5 versus Atlanta -110. My next play of the day, this one might be a little bit of a homer pick, but we have the Bulls -4.5 versus the Lakers -110. This line started out at -5, so you may want to wait until just around game time. You might be able to get it at -4 or potentially even -3.5, depending on how much people are going to be riding the Lakers tonight. The DeMar is back, so that's going to be the first key point. Is DeMar DeRozan, who was having an MVP year for the first like 15 games of the season. He is back in the rotation, as well as Alex Caruso, one of our defensive anchors, and then Kobe White, who is a tremendous scorer off of our bench. So we do have a lot of players back that do play meaningful minutes with us. We will still be down a couple of pretty good players, but for the most part, we have a lot of our good players back. Now the Lakers, on the other hand, they're truly struggling right now. They just lost Anthony Davis. They just lost Anthony Davis due to the injury. They just lost Austin Reeves due to protocols. Malik Monk's out. Dwight Howard's out. Avery Bradley's out. And THT is out. So they have a lot of things going on over there in LA. They did just sign Isaiah Thomas. Shout out to him. I love Isaiah Thomas. So I think that was tremendous for the team. But Westbrook is still in the lineup, so it's going to be interesting to see what they really do out there. I could see maybe a Russ and Isaiah Thomas like 1-2 tandem. I just don't know really what they're going to do. Bulls have covered in 4 of their last 6 games. Lakers are just 2-3 in their last 5, and their the 2 times that they covered was against the Orlando Magic, who are not a very good basketball team, and the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are an extremely inconsistent basketball team. So between the two, they're the only 2 times they covered were against pretty poor teams, and I don't think that the Bulls are a very poor team. I really like where they're at, to be completely honest. Also, on the road, the Lakers are just 5-8 against the spread, so not even 500 on the road. Not a very good road team. And then the Bulls at home are 8-4, so they cash this 67% of the time. So I really like where we're at with that one as well. So that's gonna be my second pick: Bulls minus 4.5 versus the Lakers minus 110 odds. Now my last pick of the day is going to be one. It's going to be a player prop. I did do 2 spreads already, so I do want to throw on a player prop as well, and I think that this one is at tremendous value, and I think that this is going to be a great play. So we have Karl-Anthony Towns over 26.5 points versus the Dallas Mavericks minus 110 odds. He's hit this in his last 2 games. He's been scoring at a very high rate as of recently. But the thing is like as of right now, the Dallas Mavericks, they give up the second most points per game to opposing centers. So they are not very good at the interior defense whatsoever. And Karl-Anthony Towns is an elite center. He also said it on in a press conference or something that he's like the best shooting big man in the league or something. And I mean, I'm not gonna say that he's completely wrong, but it's like, all right, like, you know what I'm saying. But he's got that confidence right now. He's going to be shooting a lot, and so historically he's been really good against the Mavericks. So he has hit this over in 4 of his last 6 games versus the Mavericks. So I think that historically he's been really good against them. And then on top of that, Anthony Edwards is out for this game. So due to him being out, that just leaves more shots for the guy like Karl-Anthony Towns, maybe D'Angelo Russell, but mostly Karl-Anthony Towns. So that is going to be my last play of the day. Karl-Anthony Towns over 26.5 points versus the Dallas Mavericks minus 110 odds. If you guys are new, like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I want to hit that 400 mark by Christmas, and I can't do that without your guys' help. You guys have shown a lot of support as of recently, and I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for that. But for now, this is King Sanders signing out. Peace.